Good morning, you guys. Shall we do this? It's a leg day. First section, go ahead and use it as a warm-up. Lunge forward, squat. Lunge forward with squat. You might go at that without any weight at first for your warm-up, and then add weights. We're going to do it 3 times, and then we're going to do 1 set, or 2 sets, of shoulder press. Then we're going to go on to the next section of legs, and then come to another section for shoulders, okay? So I thought it was a neat way to sneak some shoulders in, and we've even got some tomorrow too, I think. So these are the big movements, and then tomorrow we're going to be doing the smaller, the more focused shoulder work. So I just want one more step before we move on. Sissy Squat is challenging for people with knees, all right? And even if you have good knees, you might find it a little challenging. So at that point, you could just do a close stance squat, or you could put your heels elevated squat. That'll just give a little more focus to the front, and that's the intention. You don't have to go all the way to the most challenging movement to attack, to focus on those quads. But if you're feeling good and your knees are strong and the movement feels reasonable, go for it. All right, here we go. I'm just going into my lunge, and I'm going to do it without weight at first, and squat. That's 1. 2. 4. 6. 7. 8. Excuse me. 9. And 10. Okay, so next round you might add weights. You might continue with no weight. Plan your strategy. First round always gets everything upset. It's like, stop this, go sit down. And then you just ease into it. Lunge forward. I'm just gonna add a little weight. Now you could also, if you need to go less intense, you could go less reps, right? You can go 8 reps for this time around. 1. 2. 3. Lots of big muscles are being used, okay? So not only are we hitting everything lower body, we're getting cardiovascular. One more set, one more round, and then we're on to shoulder press. Just 2 sets of 10, and then after our next leg section, we'll do another shoulder. Okay, last, squat, squat, press. Squat, 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 lunge, lunge, squat. Alrighty. And 10. Very good. Sissy squat. Sissy squat focuses on the quads. Again, you might just do a squat with your toes elevated or just a regular squat. All right? There we go. Beautiful. Shoulder press. All right, when you're ready, seated, standing, 2 sets of 10. Watch yourself that those weights aren't so challenging that you have to, you're leaning back, all right? Self-explanatory, I think. You want to stay upright and pressing strongly through your whole core being stable, okay? Second set. Oh, here we go. Yeah, my last two reps there, I feel that, kind of sneaking back on me. So, front squat, meaning you're holding your weight here. So if you have a barbell, your hands might be crossed this way or this way to hold the bar in front, again hitting more of our quads, okay? Otherwise, you're gonna hold your weight in front and higher rep set, okay? So front squat, you can even hold it that way. Good, and let's go. And 20. So we're gonna go for some lateral movements to hit the legs and glutes that way. Okay, heart rate's elevated, good thing. And lunge out, knee up. So it's this push. Right here, hitting all this stuff, push. And then your glute on your other leg. And to the other side. That knee strike coincides with a glute squeeze on the other side, okay? Hitting all the inner and outer hip, leg, glute muscles. All right, set number 2. Tough morning, I didn't think it was. Yeah, that's okay. We got this, let's go. Side out lunge. Whoa. All right. We got one more set, and then we're going to do Arnold Press, which is here, rotates up to the top. All right? maybe a little lighter weight than your presses, I don't know. And if you have problems with your shoulders and that rotation and changing position, just go to a straight press up. Modify it. Alrighty, one more set. Front squat and side lunge. You truly could, if you're not feeling overly challenged and you want more, put a weight in one hand for these lateral drives. I think I would hold it. Good stuff. Last one. Okay, I just want to turn this a little bit. So I like Arnold sitting down. That's me. That way I can think more about the movement and not worry too much about the lean back into my back. That's just me. An Arnold standing up definitely is doable, okay? So 10 and 10, and then we get our bands out. That should be fun. All right, starting in front and rotating it up and overhead. And 10. Nice. So our bands, I'll just take this second to go ahead, is a squat outside, squat outside, squat out diagonal, diagonal, and then a lunge out back, a lunge out back. So you could, to make it more intense, do all your squat outs on one side, diagonals on one side, and backwards, and then go to the other side, or you can alternate from side to side. Today, I'm doing alternating, just feeling a little not 100, feel great, but not 100% energy. So, and if I do feel it pick up, I'm gonna go and change my strategy, because that is an option. Here comes Arnold. Good. All right. So we're ready for this. Now again, it's 10 and 10, but your second set could be 8, 8, 8, 8, and your third set could be 6s. All right? Or you can stick with all the 10s. Make this your workout, okay, you guys? I'm gonna do that for me. Believe me. Excuse me. All righty. The other option is not to have a band at all. You could just do your squat outs and your lunge backs with no resistance. Still getting a lot of work in. Okay. Okay, so this is where you could lunge back diagonal for 10 and then lunge all the way back 10, or come with me over to the other side for your squats. No matter which way you do it, it's going to burn out both quickly. All right, diagonal lunge back. Hit circles. Yeah. And 10. Now we go directly back. Okay? If your form is failing, that's when you've got to modify, okay? And now, literally, there's no rest with this set. I don't care how long you stand here. We're using really small muscles and they're not going to recover well. So monitor yourself, okay? See how many you can do in good form, and those are the ones that count. Anything else after that is not effective, and it might be detrimental, right? You might just pull something. That said, I'm going to 8s right now. 8s of everything. You might be going 9 and 10. I just find even psychologically it's more encouraging to say, I'm gonna go 8-6. Especially on a day when my brain isn't getting into the game real quick. Good. Diagonal lunge back. You might be holding on to something. That's fine, right? This one I'm okay. If you're rehabbing from an injury, just thought of you, Becky, might not use any weights or any resistance, and you might not go into deep movement. You might just be here holding space for your workout time and getting your mind engaged into just step out, kind of preparing the road for the next step in your recovery, okay? All right, so we got one set left. It's up to you if you're gonna choose to do 6 reps. If you're gonna do the work without resistance band, you might be going all the way to the moon and use weights with it. I would hold them close to my body if I'm using weights. I mean, you really could use them down here, but the swinging, that annoys me. I like holding things close. Alrighty. 6 reps for me, it might be 8 or 10 for you. Diagonal. Got a little twitch. Monitor, monitor. Okay. Reverse. Oh, nice little sweat going on. Yeah, if I go into 6 reps, I just find that psychologically I can push myself to go deeper. more complete movements than trying to get 10 half-assed ones out, eh? And 6. For me, you might be at 10s. I'll cheer you on. Alrighty. So we've got ISO alternating. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, up to 10. Rest and go again. So that's our shoulder segment before we go on to our box squat. So box squat, you're gonna need a bench, a chair, a step, right? All right, if you're ready, ISO, hold, alternating right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good? Little sip. Dry mouth this morning. One more set. ISO alternating press. And then we just have our box. It's a squat with a weight, and then maybe not into the jump squat with the weight, or drop it. And then a Romanian deadlift. Baby stuff. We got this. Yeah, we'll be out about 8 minutes. I say 8. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Have your weights, more work. Just watch your back. You don't want to arch back into your back. Here we go. So a box squat is great. It looks like it might be easy, but when I sit, all those muscles relax and they have to fire up again. All right, so that's the little thought process behind your, and as well, if you have knee issues or hip issues, starting off with box squats is awesome, right? You're working the muscles. Good. Let's just do this. 10, 10, and 10. Good. Good, I'm just gonna try this without the weight first. Same thing, sit down and spring from that seated position. Romanian, 1 weight, 2 weights, barbell, medicine ball, options. It works. Don't rule out the benefits of perceived easy exercises. You put your heart and soul into the easy ones, winning. Winning. 10. And jump. Yeah, I'm just not fooling around today. I just got a feeling. That last set I did an explosive intention. Instead of plyometrics, jumping off the floor and impacting, if that's a problem for whatever reason, just do an explosive, thoughtful movement, all right? I just have to mention, because I just made the connection, I'm going, that's so much easier. And I directly attribute that to even just that one session a week. We've been really focusing on loosening up the hip tendons and ligaments, stretching out the hamstring, and that directly, positively affects your work training and injury prevention, you know. One more set, and then we have the Scott press, which is Arnold, but it's just at the top of the Arnold movement. All right, we're not gonna bring it all the way down in front. We're gonna stay at the point where it really contracts on that muscle group. All right, box squat, finish it up. Let's take it home, you guys. So this is that explosive, just with an intention of jumping without jumping. Or you can take it off the ground. Last round, here we go. This is it. Scott. Hey Mac, end of the workout. We're going outside. Sunshine today. Or partly cloudy, I guess it said. Which is better than the rain. Go on. One more set, bud. Alright. Scott, I don't know if I can use these ones. Yeah, I can. feel a lot of tension in my upper back with that. I'm lifting moderate, I would think, but my body's telling me different. It's saying this is heavy for you right now, so go easy. Maybe for just this movement, or maybe I'm fatigued after the rest of it. Can't say, but start zooming in and focusing on how you feel. Last sets are always the killer. They can make or break you. All right, you guys. This is a long one. Sorry about that, but hey, what a great workout. That was good. Yeah, all right. I'm just going to stretch out my low back here. Good. Take a little tour of my body, see how I feel. Maybe stretch out some glute, hip area. And we're done. A great leg day, you guys. Thanks for coming. Leg days are hard to do on your own. They're the ones, I don't know, it seems to be most often that, ooh, the side's a little tighter. Seems to me it's a little more often that we want to skip leg day than any other. Oh, thanks guys. A fantastic day. See you tomorrow for some cardio. And it's the end of the week again. Crazy. Cheers. Okay, good. Matt's waiting for me at the door.